All right, with that, I'm going to end with Ripple has been ready for this moment. The XRP community has been ready for this moment. I'm thrilled you are on this journey with us. It is definitely happening. Thank you very much.
Ripple swell over, and well, sentiment in the market still feeling a little bit bearish. I thought it was a great time to walk through what did we actually get from Ripple swell and how it affects XRP. And more importantly, what are some of the big things to talk about that could push the price and, more optimistically, the market in the next few weeks. So go ahead, smash up the like button to a brand new all-time high. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button as well. And while you're down there, turn the notification bell to all. That way you're uploaded on our latest content, live streams, and everything you guys need for this bull market cycle. With that being said, let's get into it. So, fingers crossed, we're on the cusp of a final government shutdown ending. This will be great news for markets, great news for liquidity, and great news for all those people that aren't being paid. Let's just hope all of them want to come and buy a little bit of XRP. But we know that Hakeem Jeffries, Chuck Schumer sent a letter to Donald Trump saying that they are prepared to meet and end the GOP shutdown. And more importantly, they are ready to meet face to face anytime and any place. Fingers crossed we get that government back in office and the markets can start moving. Wintermute themselves actually saying here on CoinMarketCap that cryptocurrency's current cycle is driven by recycled liquidity. Basically, inflows across stablecoins, ETFs, DATs have plateaued. We're not seeing that money come back in the market, leaving the market without fresh capital entering their ecosystem. And as much as we've seen ETFs selling off, the reality is that, well, that's true. We're not seeing any new capital come in. That, however, could all change because when XRP ETFs come, which we hope we're going to get next week, this will drive new liquidity to the market. We know Wall Street has an insatiable appetite right now to get into the markets. They are looking for something new. And I think those XRP ETFs are going to shock a lot of people when they go live. We expect, obviously, Canary Capital, Bitwise, Vanek, all to go live within the next 10 days. This would be extremely bullish. And like we said, could absolutely drive some liquidity into the market. If you want to drive some liquidity, you want to trade your way through these markets, do check out BitUnix, link in the description. It is a KYC, no need exchange, well as deep liquidity, and more importantly, available all over the globe. Trade your favorite cryptocurrencies using all the most up-to-date indicators. And don't forget, we're giving you a 30% rebate on your deposit. So deposit $1,000, you're going to get $300 back to go and trade all your favorite cryptocurrencies. Check out the link in the description and get signed up to BitUnix. Now, right. So in terms of Ripple Swell 2025, obviously, what did we get? Well, think of some of these statistics. 600 leaders from traditional finance and blockchain-related companies. We also got to see a massive $500 million investment round led by Fortress and Citadel, valuing the Ripple company at $40 billion. By the way, FYI, that puts it at about 525 highest ranked companies out there. RLUSD stablecoin crossing $1 billion market cap, and that new partnership with MasterCard. XRP custody is scaling with tokenization talks with Citi and Fidelity, dominating panels across the 2 days. And Ripple Swell is about to become a wave of innovation. Basically, next year, everyone is going. No partitions of any of the parts of this. Everyone will be at the same event. Developers, retail, as well as institutional, and more importantly, all of the executive team over at Ripple. That is a bullish setup for XRP 2026. So keep your eyes peeled on that. Now, there was some really important things coming out the back of it that tells you on a macro level, there is still real optimism within the XRP community and the broader market. For example, Uphold now offering up to 6% back in XRP on purchases. That's a pretty big deal. You can also secure a further 4% in XRP rewards. And we know this isn't the only one. Gemini, as well as many others, are now offering incentives to trade with XRP. Take a look at this. Institutional treasuries, operational integration, and strategic alliances. This tells you how big the fact of Ripple really is. Whether it's $500 million funds, global supply chains, treasury diversification, smart contract pilots, cross-border liquidity, and everything, it just tells you exactly how big the entire XRP ecosystem is. And that's why I think Brad Garlinghouse is referencing that XRP is at the core of everything they do. And more importantly, the best is yet to come. Look at this, open interest soaring on Binance for people absolutely getting into position when it comes to XRP. Yes, markets have been volatile, but fear is driving buying, and I think it's buying from very, very big accounts. Again, there's lots of data to suggest that these accounts are scooping dips whenever they get the opportunity. Someone say manipulation. I mean, we can't say it, but you get my point. And finally, what does it look like in terms of price setup and more importantly, market structure? Well, with Bitcoin hovering around $100,000 and XRP at that $2 line, this could be seen as a blessing, an opportunity that many didn't think they were going to get. Equally, this could be the start of the bear market and we could see XRP go way lower, but hard to believe with everything that's going. However, the patient always win in the long term. And the reality here, I think with XRP is giving everything that's going on at a macro level right now, a $2 price point might be an absolute steal. Coach JV pointed out that the drop below $2 would wipe out as much as 37% of positions opened at the start of August. For example, $100,000 stake would be worth $63,000 in this scenario. However, the headline numbers are the attention grabbers, but the message being pushed by analysts is simple. The downturn can create fantastic buying opportunities. We're still looking for a break back above that 250 line, which I think is going to be important. If we get the market, expect XRP to rally. And the debate is the bull market still on? Liquidity is going to drive it. If you haven't checked that video out I dropped earlier, go and have a look at it. It's all about liquidity. And I think liquidity is coming to this market very, very soon. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. As always, let me know what your favorite event from Ripple Swell 2025 was. And look, some of us are definitely going to be trying to get there next year. So get ready, get excited, because XRP, well, as Brad Garlinghouse says, the best is yet to come. See you soon.